Hey Andrew, I noticed you were a little stuck here on the gear worksheet number 2, and I know I went too fast in class, so I thought I'd help you get through. So here's the gear train that we're using, and your table is perfect. You have the number of teeth for each gear, you have the ratios reduced, you created fractions, and you multiply it across. So excellent work. The final gear ratio is 7:5. You are correct here. You will have to rotate A 7 times for every time D will go 5. D is a larger gear, so it's going to go less. Its diameter is larger, so it turns less. And this one, it says if 10 foot-pound of torque is applied at gear A, what's the output at gear D? So they're asking what is the torque at gear D. So you have to use your formula. I don't know if this will show up on your page, but I'll try. The gear ratio is equal to torque. Is that out over in or in over out? I can never remember. I think it's torque out divided by torque in. So it says tout 10, but I mean torque out divided by torque in. That's what I mean to say. And then you just want to substitute it. Your gear ratio is 7/5. So you're going to use that fraction you have right there. 7 divided by 5. Use it right here. It's going to take this place. We don't know what torque out is because that's what the question is asking us. What's the output at gear D? But we know torque in is 10. So in here, you're going to have 7 divided by 5 is equal to torque out divided by 10 foot-pound. And then you just have to solve for torque out. So I think you could do that. 4-3, yes, add another gear and idler gear. 4-4, you're on the right track. It says, what will the gear ratio if A is connected to D? A is still your input and D is still your output. So you want to flip these. You want it to be 84:60 and then drop them all the way down, and you're going to see a ratio that looks just like your initial gear ratio. So 84:60, I'm not sure what you have here. I know where that 1.4 comes from, but we don't want to use that decimal. We just want to divide by 12. So you're going to get 84:60 and then divide each side by 12 and see what you get. When you compare that to your original gear ratio or this one, you're going to find out that it's the same. Because if you took out B and C in the middle and you put A and D together, they're going to rotate at the same rate they already were with B and C in there. B and C made no difference. They just gave it some space. That's all. And then the answer to C is because their gear ratio is the same, A and D, the same gear ratio, regardless of B and C being there, they have no effect. B and C have no effect, except that they stretch out the system so they can have more space. And that's that. So the answer for 6 is they have no impact on the system except to add space. Okay, update those and I'll give you that A. Thanks. Bye.